I think it was like a year ago or something like that, that people on Twitter, they were like, oh, maybe I'll just do, Webflow only, because it seemed like the design phase was the most like time consuming. You get feedback from the client, and sometimes, you can get it right, like right away. And then sometimes it just take longer and longer. While like if you do only Webflow, you basically you get your designs and you just have to do it. There's no like, do you like it like that or not? It's like you either like get it right or you don't. So a lot of people were saying that they should do that, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's a big strength to be able to do the design as well. And it can like definitely differentiate yourself from others, and you can give your own, your own pace, your own style. And also as, tools are getting easier to use, I feel like the more you can give more of a strategic, input to your clients, with design and more marketing and all that stuff, not just being the implementer on Webflow, the bigger advantage you're gonna have. And I remember another point also, that I was asking at some point, like if I quote for a Webflow development project or if I quote for a design project, for the same amount of work, let's say, like which one should be, more expensive? Like, is it development that's more expensive or is design more expensive? But then I got a comment from Corey Moen, who actually works at Webflow, and he said like, actually, like you should be just charging more if you can do both. It didn't really answer my question, but it had a pretty good point, that actually if you don't do just one or the other and you can do both together, you just have the bigger picture. I think it can help your clients better. I think there's a lot of advantages. You know what's visible on the web when you're designing, and then when you're developing, you know how to maybe tweak some things that directly on Webflow. So I think there's a lot of advantages to knowing both. Not that you cannot succeed just with one or the other, but I definitely think it gives us an advantage